Hello everyone and welcome to the opening round of Journeyman League Season 19A. We have got a full grid of drivers as we start this qualifying session, and we've got two brand new teams as well as a bunch of new drivers. We have got the brand new British Rapid Racing, which you might recognise if you're an old timer from the old UL team that Jake Brad used to have. They are now in Journeyman League under Drazzer and Sabercat's reigns. And we've also got Williams E-Racing, which have came over from mobile. They've still got a team on mobile. They've just joined the Better League on PC to join us. Crustanet, could you mute please? And thank you. Toaster came very well in his AL debut. We will watch him to the line here. We'll take the provisional poll. It will be Jekyllski. On return, he was hyped up to be by far the best driver last season and did not end up taking the championship. He's back with, that is Banna's team of what's their new name? I don't know, but they used to be called CoSport, so I'll keep calling them CoSport for now. Gerald Joling was your AL winner last race, and he will take P2 in the provisional qualifying for now as well. Majumdar up in P4. He is racing for Sparta Racing under the leadership of Aussie. Second lap of qualifying, it is still Jekyllski's lap of a 33.33 going strong at the top. No improvements in about the whole top 10 there. For anyone. Toaster still up in P3 on debut, which is cool to see. Gilprad down in P18. Hopefully we can see a big improvement from him. Ricky Boy down in P11. Christ. That is not a good lap from him. Ludwig on debut as well, up in P8. Also in the Sparta car. They've got two very, very capable drivers in their team. Last lap of qualifying for the first qualifying session of Journeyman League Season 19A. It is going to be Gerald Joling on pole position with a 33.17. That is a great lap time for the ESM team and Gerald Joling. Then it's going to be Jekyllski in P2 for the Oracle Performance, that's their new name. Banna's team, they were CoSport. Majumdar for Sparta Racing. So we've got all different top teams in the top 5. We've got Toaster for Williams E-Racing in P4. Feddy in P5, who's switched teams to CPR. Mr. Crunk in P6, Jesus. Wow, what a lap from Mr. Crunk with a 33.55 BK and Go 14, lining out the fourth grid on the fourth row of the grid for Rykar, Mika to Mika in P9, Ludwig rounding out the top 10. In the bottom 10 we have got Axis in P11, Drazzer in P12, Ricky Boy all the way down in P13. That is not a good lap time for him. Patiotas in P14. Then it is our Archon sandwich with a ZipX film with Peto, Gilprad, Sunday Driver and Sabercat rounding out the grid in P18 and last. Well then, welcome back to Journeyman League. Thank you, Go 14. And we're starting on wets. Gerald Joling on pole. Once again, Jekyllski in P2. No more delay. We are on our way. And no one has went onto the wet tyres except Go 14, Mika, Axis and Drazzer. They will gain a very small advantage, however, have to pit probably by lap 2. So that will come back to haunt them. Majumdar with a great start. He is already up in to P1, trying to fight the drivers. Everyone going wide. Mika's up into P3. What a start from him. He is on the inner tyres. So, oh god, he's on the inner tyres. Okay, he might be cooked. Toaster and Axis going two wide into the hairpin sections. Axis getting pushed left, right and centre. Go 14 as well. Up at the top, Mika is now going to have to pit off of the inner tyres. That was a terrible call from all of those drivers that went onto the inters. He stays out. He has taken the gamble. Toaster almost pushed into the pits. Axis, Patiotis, Ludwig all going three wide into your Axis into the wall. Ricky Boy gains 2, almost 3 positions, gets pushed wide by Ludwig. Mika Sumika is still on those inner tyres. He's gambling there. We've got a pack of 4 for the lead of this race. Majumdar takes the lead with a lovely switchback on 2 drivers there. Gerald Joling drops to P2. Jekyllski and Feddy fighting it out. Feddy getting very, very dirty on the back of his car. Ludwig trying to catch up to the top pack with Mika. 3 wide goes Ricky Boy and he gets absolutely demolished by those drivers there into the grass. We've got a massive pack of cars here. Mr. Crunk in P9, Toaster in P8 just ahead. He did not pit off of the tyres. Mika Sumika is the one on the inters still. All those drivers that were on the inters that had to pit are now down at the back. Everyone is getting killed in this pack. This is absolutely insane stuff. Patiotis, Mr. Crunk and Mika, maybe the highest pingers of this whole lobby, and they're all in a pack. Mr. Crunk and Mika getting shown to the grass. Ricky Boy gaining 3-4 positions in that whole section there through those hairpins, trying to catch up into the back of Patiotis with a slipstream, goes down the outside of him into the main straight, up at the top, Jekyllski, Feddy, fighting out for P3, and Majumdar Gerald Joling fighting out for P1. Majumdar goes down the inside of Gerald Joling into that bottom right corner, trying to defend off from the ESM driver as well. Lovely grass cut from Majumdar. He gets the inside and gets the move done up into P1. Will Gerald Joling try and slip him now? I have no idea what's going to happen now. Jukleski has caught up with Fedi just behind. Ludwig is now catching as well. This pack, BK, Toaster, Patiosis, Petal, Ricky Boy and Mr. Crunk, all from P11 all the way up into P6 are all still in the fight here. Ricky Boy getting almost pushed off the track by Petal, backs out of that one very nicely and gets the move up into P9. All these drivers are fighting for P6 and hoping to catch up once again. Majumdar and Gerald Joling still fighting. Fedi and Jukleski still fighting as well. And it is Ludwig trying to catch up to this pack. Mr. Crunk, I just saw getting slammed into the wall. Ricky Boy is up into P7, going too wide with Toaster into the last corner. Loses 2 positions, backing out of that very smartly actually. Jukleski telling Fedi to slip. He wants to catch back up into Majumdar. Petal has pit. Mad undercut from him trying to get out of this pack. Toaster, great line through turns 1 and 2 and gets a mad exit. Ricky Boy now in the back of Patiosis, trying to catch up to get past on to Toaster. This is Patiosis makes a mistake. Ricky Boy is up into P7. Done. Ludwig is now up into this pack. Jukleski trying to defend from Ludwig, and Ludwig goes through on the outside. But a great move on Jukleski. They're in a bit of a lag rocket here, going 3 wide, almost into turn 1, 2 wide now. Ludwig has to back out because of that trailer. It is a Sparta 5-2, so that would have them going to the top of the constructors' standings as it stands. Majumdar trying to make the move on Gerald Joling still. Fedi and Jukleski going 2 wide. That leaves a gap for Ludwig, who goes up into P3. Through goes Ludwig. Moment there. Fedi showing Ludwig to a little bit of grass, gives him just enough space not to push him off the track. Ludwig getting bumped by Jukleski as well. Goes through very nicely the last section. Jukleski getting bumped, or brake check, sorry, by Fedi. Jukleski pushing Ludwig right into the grass, and Fedi now pits, same as Ludwig. Jukleski now with some cleaner in P3 after murdering those drivers. Majumdar has now lost the pack of Gerald Joling for the P1. Look at this pack back here. Oh my goodness. Sabercat, Gale Pride, Go 14, Sunday Driver, Mika and Petal all in this pack here. Mika finally pit off of those inner tires and is in the last of this pack. Then it's Axis and Drazzer behind. This is not great for them. Gale Pride losing positions at the start of the race as well, down to P14. Sunday Driver getting a little bit too comfortable behind his car. Sabercat making mistakes. Through goes Mika, through goes Gale Pride, through goes Sabercat, through goes Petal. Sunday Driver the only one not to go through on anyone there. In fact, just lost positions. Look at the amount of drivers in the pits, which now promotes Fedi up into P2. He has gotten an insane undercut. Ricky Boy saying something in the chat. Where is Ricky Boy? Ricky Boy he's in P13. Why is he down there? I have no idea. These drivers are all in an insane pack. Mika to Mika has lag rockets. All of them off of the track with his lag. Oh my goodness. And Gale Prade's dead. Ricky Boy's dead. And Mika's the only one that gains because of his lag. My lord. At some point, we've got to give these high pingers a lesson on how to race with their high ping, because Mr. Crunk knows how to do it, and that is the reason that he is in P9 and has not killed anyone. No reports. He is such a good driver with his ping. Ricky Boy, Petal and BK. What is Petal doing, man? He has just killed all 2 of those drivers and has lost them so much time. Petal is such a dirty driver. He's such a mobile driver, bro. Oh my lord. Yes, I'm just getting mad because it's a Zipex driver that he killed, but even still, it's just, you know, there's absolutely no need for this. Bish Young got it right. AL was cleaner than this. Jesus Christ, this is an insane pack of the whole bottom of the field here that are fighting here. Down at the back it's Gale Pride and Sabercat that are fighting. Race going from bad to worse for Gale Pride, who now pits. He didn't even pit, so he's going to come out like 10 seconds at the back. Drazzer having a pretty terrible race there. Petal, Sunday Driver having a terrible race for Archon as well in P13 and P14. Petal deserves that after those moves that he made earlier today. Mr. Crank falling back to P10 with the pit stops. Maybe not on the best of strategies. We'll see what happens. Petal making massive mistakes there, almost killing his teammate, and goes down the inside of Patiotis. No gains, just stupid. Mr. Crunk making a couple of little mistakes there, letting BK through. And they will go 2 wide into turn 1. Mr. Crank looking a little bit twitchy. Who is that stopped into the hairpins? That is Sabercat, who stopped at the back. He's lost about 5 seconds. He decided just to have a little sit down, little relax before he joined the race. And again, we're going 3 wide into the bottom right corner. We're going 3 wide into the bottom right corner. Oh my god. Patiosis is dead. Patiosis is dead again. Go 14 has been brake checked. Petal has lost time. He's fighting his own teammate. The 2 Archon drivers are killing each other here. Go 14 loses positions because of that. The Rycar drivers are not having a great day in the office to where they would want to be. Ricky Boy has recovered to P8 with he's doing a triple soft strategy. Mika to Mika as well, going very long on those hards now, and most likely ending on the softs. Ludwig has lost positions. Toaster up in P5 on WE's having a good race, and then the top 4 are all in a little pack all together here for the podium spots and the win. Feddy clipping a bit of grass, almost brake checks. Majumdar gives everyone enough space. This is the sort of racing we want to see in this league, not what Peto was doing there, what these drivers are doing, giving each other space, having very clean battles. Gerald Joling once again, like he did in Apprentice League, has been absolutely in a silver platter gifted that. Why is Sabercat on inters? Holy gamble. Anywho, yeah, he's gone. Right, see you in a bit. Anywho, Majumdar now up into P2, just like bided his time. Now up in front of Feddy and Jakleski. Will they wait behind? Feddy pits. Jakleski is going to go for the move, even though they're catching Gerald Joling. Never mind, backs out of it and has lost them both. Time done. Awesome. We've got a fight here for P9 positions with Mr. Crunk and the 2 Rycar drivers, BK and Go 14. Go 14 wanted to do very well in this race, however, has gotten not the best treatment from other drivers, kills his teammate, and he is now going 2 wide. The 2 pingiest drivers on this track are going 2 wide into the bottom right corner, and they keep it clean because guess what? They know how to drive with high ping. Always good to see. You can always tell when someone has been taught by Yua how to deal with trailers. He is maybe the best teacher in this game. Holy glaze. Ludwig and Toaster. Ludwig catching onto the back of Toaster, on those medium tyres. Toaster, I believe, is he doing the triple soft strat as well? I think so. I didn't see what he started on. Majumdar once again trying to catch onto the back of Feddy. They've both pit, and they're going to be in undercut range on Gerald Joling and Jakleski. So we will see what happens in the remaining stages of this race. Gerald Joling is going to pit. He will come out, I believe, behind Majumdar. However, he's going to be on insanely better tyres. Same as Jakleski here. And it's actually going to be super tight. Will he come out behind Majumdar? I don't think he will. Or if they do, it's going to be 2 wide. Gerald Joling still comes out 2 wide with the lead of the race. Insane strategy from Gerald Joling. And he has came out ahead on so much better tyres. This guy is insane. He is not one to be messed with in Apprentice League, Journeyman League, and maybe even Challenger League later on today. He will be one to watch 100% this season throughout the league. Feddy trying to... Will he hang on to the slipstream, or is he going to go for the move and waste time? No, he's slipstreaming. Well done, Feddy. Imagine they're trying to catch up after those... after that suboptimal strat. Ludwig as well, once again, just in a world of his own. Toaster the same. Go 14 pits. He will come out in about P10. Mika to Mika up into P7 on those new tyres. He's actually pulled off. For what happened at the start of this race, he's had a great recovery drive on that strategy. Ricky Boy in a world of his own as well on those soft tyres, those better soft tyres. Mr. Crunk and Go 14 just behind. He will be hoping that they two fight each other too much that they can't actually catch up. Down at the back, we've got a pack of Patiotis, Gale, Prad and Drather last by 6 seconds. Incredible weekend for British Rapid Racing in their first race back in the UR2D leagues. They are last and second to last. Holy schmoly. Gilprad in second to last. Patiotis, little bit of a TP from Gilprad there. Patiotis is in 16th. Gilprad 15th. And Peto's down in 14th. Oh my god, Larry, please mute yourself. Peto in P14. That is not a good weekend for him. Axis in P13. Not a great race for him as well, or the whole ESM team. Sunday Driver in P12 battling out with BK. Then it is Mr. Crunk in P10, Go 14 in P9, Ricky Boy in P8. Mika to Mika with a great recovery drive on those medium tyres now in P7. Why didn't he go into soft? I'm not too sure. Toaster in P6 in a world of his own. Also in a world of his own is Lupik, and then we've got the Majumdar has lost the top pack, so we've got basically a three-way fight for the lead here. Gerald, Joling, Fedi, Jekleski. We're going 3 wide into turn 1. We're going 3 wide into turn 1. No one dies. Oh my lord. Fair enough. Everyone gets through there very cleanly. Jesus, what a send from Fedi. Jekleski trying to get involved, cannot do so. Gets through as Jekleski. Fedi and Gerald Joling go wide. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Majumdar's caught up, so we've now got a 4-way fight for the lead. They have just lapped Gilprad and Patiotis, I believe that is. No, it's not. Gilprad is... Where's Patiotis? What happened there? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Gerald Joling, Jekleski, Fedi, and Majumdar all in the hunt for the lead of this race with 3 laps to go here. It is Gerald Joling who leads from Jekleski and Fedi. Majumdar just falling behind a little bit on actually better tyres than Fedi. However, he's got the slipstream. Majumdar just keeps losing the slipstream. Fedi biding his time just behind, hoping these two drivers push each other wide. Goes through on Jekleski, does not make the move done. Hits a little bit of grass, runs really wide into that last of the hairpin sections. Through the last turn, Jekleski gets a much better exit than Gerald Joling with the side slip as well. Tries to go through on the outside. Fedi trying to get involved as well. We're going 3 wide again. Fedi. Everyone gets through again. My blood pressure is not good enough for this, guys. Please, for the love of God, stop. We've got a 3-way fight for the lead of this race. Majumdar has still not caught up. Gerald Joling and Fedi, it looks like they're doing a bit of a lag rocket. This could go very badly into the hairpin sections. Everyone through again, cleanly. What is going on? How are these... I am about to have a heart attack in this race. This is insane. We're about to start the final lap of the race. Majumdar not quite in that slipstream range. He is just falling behind a little bit. Fedi trying to go around the outside. Never mind, he bides this time. Jekleski also not. Trying to take a better line. Trying to get the switch back on Fedi. Does not get the move done. Fedi clean. Gerald Joling defending for his life. We're going 3 wide into that bottom section. Through goes Jekleski with the lag rocket from Fedi. Just taking them wide into the hairpin section. Jekleski now leads from Gerald Joling. Gerald Joling goes through on the outside. Fedi trying to get involved as well. Gerald Joling has been shown to the grass. He now leads the race. Just about. Fedi shown to the grass by Jekleski. Jekleski hits the grass. Fedi is going to go through into P2. It's going to be Gerald Joling. It looks like he's going to win. He won in Apprentice League. He's going to win in Journeyman League Race 1 Brazil. Fedi is going to tie Jekleski. It's going to be Jekleski who takes the P2. It's going to be Fedi in P3. Majumdar gets P4. Ludwig gets P5. Toaster on debut gets P6. It's going to be Mika Tsumika. What a recovery from Mika Tsubika in P7. It's going to be Go14 in P8. Ricky Boy falling down to P9. Mr. Crunk in P10. Peto is going to give way to his teammate. Alright, some weird Archon roles there. BK in P13, Axis P14, Patiotis in P15, Drazzer is going to finish the race in P16, and Gil Prad rounding out the grid in P17. What a race. What a race. Top 3 divided by a 0.4 of a second. Insane stuff. And what a season this is lining up to be in Apprentice League and Journeyman League. This is insane stuff from all of these drivers. Gerald Joling just beating them all to it, was the better driver today by a mile. Gerald Joling winning the race in Apprentice League, doing the same thing now in Brazil in Journeyman League. Jekleski getting P2 and Fedi in the last step of the podium in P3. That is a double Sparta Racing. I believe they will go top of the constructors with that. They're looking very promising. Their lineup is looking very good, and Ludwig, it can only get better from here. Toaster also looking very good on debut. Mr. Crunk in the top 10 as well, which is always good to see. What a race. That was absolutely insane stuff. And I don't want to be too forward, but I can almost guarantee we're going to have a hell of a title fight in the drivers and constructors going in to the rest of the season. Like I said in the Apprentice League video, we go and head to Indonesia, Singasari next, a returning track on the grid. That will be a very interesting race, very complex track, so we will see maybe a couple of outliers in the top 10 and maybe even in the podium spots as well. See you all then. Adios.